想遇一個人聽海風，想遇一個人看晚空，帶着那份悸動逃離搏速，還有絕美島嶼和自己約定說好，從不亂途，全可做到最高。躲進雨水都凝重，每步踩着細膩樂句，找音符有幾個琴譜，等到那一天再數。苦練那半段合奏曲，終將聽得到旋轉的燈光，誰會在旁壓軸送出當初我最愛的歌是你嗎？如飛天星火，隨心不閃躲，載住昨日美夢碎片衝破險阻，雲多的軌跡是由原勝地，乘着音階觀光夢裏早已學會飛，一點點堆積原界的風景，努力去創造幻想中的仙境，太美，來吧送給你。期望對着你輕輕唱貼近耳朵，大門外景色照舊還未變忘，放聲全力去唱，再三為我鼓掌，心底的火花在高漲，聽旋律奏響，看誰在發亮，幻覺會褪去，若感到累，那就回味我創作譜寫的魔法之旅，一點點堆積原界的風景，唱着跳着說着細心編寫，遊歷過程太動聽。
He managed to gravely injure it 3 years ago, making the statue sink into the water. Now it just resurfaced. Our enemy must be eager to strike. The Vanguard base is right up ahead. Let's hurry over. I sense your weakness.
Greetings, General.
Master JianXin? Didn't know I'd be seeing you here.
JianXin recently arrived at our base with one of the supply delivery teams. She has been a great help.
General, you flatter me. I've heard people comparing the Northall Barrens to a massive graveyard. Whenever it rains, Master once told me, life and death should follow a natural course. The heavens and the earth form a vast chamber where spirits freely depart and return. Countless brave souls have been trapped here by the evil powers of Overthrax. I want to help set them free.
Please follow me. Our main goal is to contain the reviving Threnodian, but we must beware of the Tacit Discords too. They have shown unpredictability in every past battle. The Academy determined they were not native to the Northall Barrens, and instead had been conjured by a mysterious power. After analyzing their behavior, I believe the source of said power is none other than that statue. While the Overthrax is still weakened, we must seize the opportunity to act. With looming danger from the continued onsets of TD outbreaks and many of our units injured and unable to fight, it is crucial to plan our attack wisely. Join me in mapping out the strategic plans. I have split all combat units into 3 factions. The ranged units team will provide fire support from afar, while the infantry team engages in close combat. We have the special task force of Rover, Yang, JianXin, and me. Allow me to introduce Kong Lin, leader of the ranged units team. And this is Yue Hui. He's in charge of the infantry team. This is a topographical map of the Northall Barrens. The Overthrax's power limits our reach. Outrider scouts can't go beyond the Northall Barrens and Valley Junction. The deepest we ventured was 3 years ago, when we discovered the suspended ruins in its hinterland. But the terrain is treacherous, narrow and flanked by high cliffs on both sides, leaving only one path for our troops to travel. On the other hand, our enemies must take the same route if they want to attack us. With the Overthrax reorganizing their frequencies and bringing them back, we will face endless waves of attacks. Every time we cut down an enemy, it gains more power. Time is of the essence. We cannot afford a prolonged battle. We must swiftly and safely get our strongest units in the heart of the battlefield, reach that statue, and take down Overthrax in time. Rover, let's plan carefully and use each team's strength to our advantage. First, our ranged units. Armed with long-range weapons, they can strike from a distance. But we need to strategize based on the terrain, topography, and enemy forces. If we manipulate the terrain to our advantage, our strikes will be more effective and cover a larger range. Where should we deploy the ranged units? Deploying our ranged units high above the valleys in advance. This way, they'll provide cover for our close combat forces while staying safe themselves. We'll use their range advantage to the fullest. It's a smart move. Next, the infantry. They have been trained and equipped for close combat. The heart of Northall Valley is our main battleground, where we'll fight our enemies head-on. We need to plan our attack wisely. How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
We could divert some forces to flank the enemy. disrupting their formation and gaining an edge. However, a successful outflank requires a wide battlefield, but the small passage of Norfall Barrens limits our options for movement. And we can't predict everything that'll happen on the battlefield. Our diversion could leave our front line vulnerable. It may not be the best strategy.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets? Now that the narrow terrain has dictated an inevitable confrontation, the infantry will attack head-on, breaking their line. Then our task force can strike where they're vulnerable. A reasonable choice. Lastly, the Special Task Force. All resonators with powerful abilities, they have superior mobility and combat skills. If the chance arises, they will be responsible for taking down the Overthrax. What should the Special Task Force do? We'll join our effort to break through their defenses and crush their source of power. This is the only way to completely rout the enemies. It's a risky, but necessary move under our current circumstances. Thank you, Rover. The battle plan is clear. I will now recap our plan. Kong Lin, your team will take the cliffs for fire support. Yuehui, your team will charge enemy lines to pave way for the Special Task Force.
Yes, sir!
And I'll join Rover, Yang, and JianXin to create an opening for our main forces and take down the Threnodian. Good. Are we all clear on what to do? Our next move is to reclaim the Disruptor and break through the ground wave barrier. Rover, do you see that iridescent veil? That's the ground wave barrier. Overthrax set it up to absorb frequencies in the Norfall Barrens without interruption. One of our top priorities now is to protect the Disruptor from tacit Discord attacks. It's a powerful anti-Threnodian weapon from when Jinzhou was founded. We need it to break through this barrier. I'll leave it to the professional to explain the details.
Greetings, General Jian, Rover.
How's the preparation going on your side?
We've got good news and bad news. Good news is we've established connection to the Disruptor and we're ready to go. Bad news is the Disruptor's electric capacitor is damaged. Simply put, it's out of power. Fortunately, there should be a backup power outlet. To use the Disruptor, we'll have to repair that outlet first, then wait for a full charge. Any questions? In theory, we could. In practice, it's difficult. First, it could dodge our attack. Not even a perfect hit can kill it. It will be gravely injured, but not dead. Threnodians have been proven to be way stronger than we imagined. Our Disruptor can't handle the Overthrax, but it can certainly break through that barrier. Any questions? I can, but it takes time. No matter how fast I build it, Jinzhou won't be able to hold out that long. Any questions? By the way, this is a weapon of mass destruction. The capital would want strict control over its use, I assume. Will they really approve our application?
Magistrate and I have it covered. Trust me.
All right. We'll be waiting for the green light. Lastly, we've got more bad news. Baizha, please fill us in.
Yes. Rover, I am currently monitoring the tacit Discord attacks from the Academy to design a safer route for you. We just received word from our soldiers at the emplacement. A large number of tacit Discords are targeting the disruptor, and our troops are doing their best to defend it. The disruptor has been surrounded by the tacit Discords, with more of them slowly closing in. After we recapture the nearby emplacement, it will take some more time for the disruptor to recharge. You may need to hold out a little longer. I'll send you the coordinates of the disruptor and its backup energy port. We wish you the best of luck.
I trust we all understand the situation now. Rover, Yang, please go and secure the disruptor and fix its backup energy outlet. JianXin, please stay and guard the base. I'll draw those tacit Discords away. Let's get moving.
Leave it to me.
You must be...
Yang, an outrider. General Jian sent us here to help. How are things going?
Those monsters have occupied the emplacement with a surprise attack, but a few brave troops are still holding on. We've blocked off access to protect our base, but I'm opening it up for you. Please, they need your help. We're counting on you. Disperse.
The tacit Discords are everywhere. They've cornered a soldier. Over there. He needs our help.
One with the sound.
Let me be your brain. Speeding up. I'm okay.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound. The hour is upon us.
Safe now. go check on him.
General, is that you? Is that so? Great. We know how important this cannon is. We kept it safe. Never let them have it. This reparation key. Take it. I may not see our victory in person. But please, please defeat that monster. For us. Thank you.
Yes, we will win. Please, rest in peace.
Leave it to me. I sense your weakness.
Let me be your friend. Disruptor's 50% charged. Enemies ahead. Watch out, Rover.
Swift and resolute. Strike shadows.
Disruptor's at 80%. Their offense is weakening. Hold on just a little longer, Rover.
Moment of resonance. No, I hate.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. I see your weakness.
Disrupt is fully charged. Rover, let's take out the remaining tacit discords together. Shake the shapeless!
Swift and resolute.
Let me be your blade. Speeding up. Storm, hear my command.
Swift and resolute. One sounds.
General,
Well done. The rain has stopped.
General, the retroact rain's effects are subsiding. We are observing a sharp decline in the number of TDs in the Northall Barrens.
The disruptor is fully charged and ready to fire, but takes a lot of energy to fire the disruptor. If we missed...
This is our only chance.
Greetings. Can you hear me? As the Magistrate of Jinzhou, I've obtained the approval to use the disruptor in combat. The enormous energy consumption, the risk of a misfire, and the weight of this decision, I will bear the responsibility. I alone will be accountable for the outcome of this battle, whatever it may be. General, Rover, please march on. May victory prevail the lasting night. I pray for your safe return.
Thank you for your trust, Madam Magistrate.
No need for that, General. We've always shared the same goal, you and I. Attention all units. Do everything you can to assist. You are authorized to use the disruptor.
Target the Norfall Barrens.
Defend Jinzhou at all costs.
Leave it to me.
Rux, 1 o'clock.
Watch out! Tacit discords incoming.
Sounds going with the sounds.
Get down. Retreat to advance. Tell
There's more of them.
Move! We're running out of time!
One with the sounds.
Retreat from the sun. Stay sharp. 7. We'll shake them off. Use your grapple now.
Master JianXin.
There's too many of them. Someone must stay behind to keep them at bay. Everyone, let's part ways here. Carry on with your mission. You can leave the rest to me.
Yang, Rover, follow me. We're going down from here. Mind the cliff.
Rover, are you all right?
Stay sharp. More tacit discords incoming.
Moment of resonance. One with the sounds.
Ready for battle.
Swift and resolute.
The suspended ruins are ahead of us. The resonance beacon here is still functioning, and the defense feature is intact, too. We can catch Overthrak's assault has been as brutal as expected. We've been cut off from our main forces. It's the three of us against all of them from here.
Master JianXin, I hope she's okay.
I tried to contact her and our base, but nothing came back. The Threnodian's power is possibly interfering with terminal signals. We have no choice but to trust them now. Let's press on. We're bound to face a vicious fight. We've reached the suspended ruins. We'll get going once you're ready. It's unusually quiet inside. Tread with caution. This wall. We should be able to pull it away with our grapple. Every path ahead has been cut off. We're not seeing anything at the moment. Rover, be careful. Something bigger might be waiting for us ahead.
Leave it to me.
But it won't stop us. As expected, the enemies are increasingly strong as we approach the statue. Have you been injured, Rover, Yang?
I'm okay, but Rover...
Give me your hand. Knew it. The battle has left you with a few scratches. I still have some first aid with me. Please use them. The upcoming battles will be even more dangerous. Should you get injured, you must let me know in time. Let's keep moving. There are several floating platforms ahead. Perhaps we can make use of that.
Watch out! I can feel tacit discords ahead.
Ready, move out. Finale! Assault.
Swift and resolute.
These rocks are blocking our way. We'll need to get rid of them.
Finally. Rover, you hear me? Our signals got blocked off by the Threnodians' power. Took us a lot of effort to make this call get through. I have to say, your terminal has a very intriguing design. We'd love to thoroughly investigate it once we have the chance. Now back to business. We are aware of your situation. Luckily, your current location is still within the Disruptor's range. We can provide fire support. You've seen what the Disruptor is capable of. We can turn down the output power, but I strongly advise finding cover far away.
The structure of this building is almost entirely destroyed. We'll need to create a safe space where we can take cover.
There is a floating platform over there. Perhaps we can make use of it.
Aim at that wall. We can pull ourselves over. Mortifi, it's time.
Understood. Watch out, everyone.
We did it.
The Disruptor's power is down to 1/3. We can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone. I'm on stand.
We did it.
The Disruptor's power is down to 1/3. We can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone. I'm on standby to help you anytime.
Let's try pulling the floating boulders together. This should make our path ahead.
Leave it to
One
me.
moment, Rover. We can work the terrain to our advantage. Let's try to pull that wall down on them, and they'll be trapped underground.
Let the winds roar.
Well done. Same situation. Let's do it again. An impermanence hair. In this place. Rover, let's approach it with care. Bide the time.
Storm, hear my command.
The moment of resonance.
No one.
Let me be your blade. Speak.
Swift and resolute. One with sounds.
You're wide open. Unstoppable.
Swift and resolute. One with sounds.
So many enemies along the way. I couldn't have made it past them so fast without you. We're almost there. The statue's power is getting stronger. I can feel we don't have much time left. Let's move on.
There are more floors up there. But how are we going to climb up?
I can see a gravity stream ahead. It's currently blocked off. We'll pull the rocks away first, then let it carry us up there.
Wind, guide me. Cherish every gain.
We have almost reached the top. That giant rock. We've got to remove it somehow.
It moved a little. Let's give it a couple more.
Almost there. We finally did it.
We'll reach the top soon. The road ahead is completely blocked off. You choose where the disruptor's last blast hits. Make it count, Rover. May it cleave out a path for us. This amount of enemies. We cannot fire the disruptor again. Yang, you...
The Threnodian is only going to summon more of them as we go. We need someone to keep them away and escort the others into the statue. I understand you're planning to do it yourself, General, but I think I am better suited for this task. We all want to beat the Threnodian once and for all. I understand that you don't want to leave anyone behind, but we all know you and Rover have the best chance against that monster. Now that our shared goal is within hand's reach, I do not want to let it slip away.
Indeed, Yang. Turns out I was the one being indecisive.
I've witnessed the faith and fortitude of so many on our way here. It's time I fulfill their trust. Rover, please leave it to me. I'll have your back.
Now, Rover, please make the call.
I'll stand guard here. The Threnodian will not be able to draw more power from the monsters. I'll leave the rest to you.
It seems the culprit is hidden deep within this statue. This will be our final battle with the Threnodian. Rover, are you ready? That's the spirit. Let's bring an end to this war once and for all.
Hello. Hello. अपग्रेड नहीं करना, इसमें मुझे फ्री ट्रायल दिया गया है। मुझे जितने भी एजेंट मुझे दिए गए हैं अभी वो अपग्रेडेड ही है ऑलरेडी। ये अपग्रेडेड ही है, अपग्रेडेड ही है।
That's another moon. What on earth is happening? The Crownless. The Threnodian has reconstructed its frequencies.
चलो इसको ही मारते हैं अभी, इसको ही मारते हैं आले का। उंडी जगल की
It's been immobilized. Time to strike. Facade.
भाई क्या पावर है इसकी, खतरनाक।
Those frequencies we just crashed. Who's drawing them in? No indication.
हेलो हेलो, फाइट स्टार्ट। फाइट एक ख़त्म कर दी, दूसरी फाइट होगी अभी यहाँ पे। अभी हेलो यूट्यूब, बड़े हो गए, हमको बिरयानी खिला दो।
That moon has cannibalized the Crownless's remaining frequencies to create another monster. I remember I saw it during the battle beneath the crescent.
Swift and resolute. Bad timing. Moment of resonance. One with the sound.
This is the swordsmanship we teach our newer troops. How dare you! Wind Rider.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound.
Watch out for its ranged attacks.
कौन से सीजन 2 की बात कर रहा है क्या?
Have you noticed? It avoids attacking the moon behind. That moon must be the core of our enemy. This thing is weakening. I'll shield you from its attacks. Rover, find a chance to strike its core. Copied my weapon already, huh? Don't you worry.
कैसे करूं?
Retreat to advance.
सीजन 3 अभी नहीं आएगा, इस साल आएगा सीजन 3 तो ऐसे भी टाइम लगेगा अभी सीजन 3।
Endure, fine. One more sound. I can take it.
Ready, careful.
Bad timing.
You're wide open. Side.
None shall whisper. Shadow descends. One with the sounds. By the time. Time to fight back. One sounds.
Ready for battle.
Retreat to advance.
Side.
Bide the time. One sounds.
Fear over.
Time to fight back. One more time.
You're wide open.
I can take it.
Food. I want food. Huh?
As the conceptualization of war,
गजब था.
somehow it opted to flee instead of fighting us
एक नंबर.
properly. Rover, is that... This place is collapsing soon. Let's get out of here first.
पता नहीं क्या हुआ ये अभी मुझे खुद नहीं पता चला. एक छोटा सा बच्चा आ गया निकल के.
An unexpected discovery.
Gather round, I have a tale to spin. Our feather-haired maiden faces a horde of beasts. And just in time, a ray of light. Sunbeams burst through the clouds, banishing darkness out of sight. From the statue emerged two... Guess who we have?
बेचारी यंग लड़के थक
None other
गई.
than General Jian and the legendary
ये
Rover.
यंग है ये बेचारी
And
लड़के थक गई
lo,
बेचारी.
ruins fell, a colossus shattered. The Overthrax meets its defeat. Mountains and rivers exulted in glee as the war's finale came to be. As they say, why fear when fate is ours to shape?
इसमें सारे के सारे सुंदर ही हैं.
Amidst
कई
setbacks,
बदसूरत नहीं हैं.
heroes will rise to conquer.
ये
Their
विलन है ये.
determination fuels the fire of hope in our darkest
ये
hour.
हीरोइन है ये. मतलब एज अ
Under
चीफ है ये पूरे
starlit
गेम.
skies we battled, divine loon roaring above.
कमीलिया.
Now victorious,
Yo,
our
chief.
songs of triumph shall
Chief, yeah.
shake the clouds.
सब खुश हो गए.
And our story goes on.
काफी अच्छा है ये. मजा आया. एनिमेशन से लेके फाइटिंग तक काफी एकदम सभी बेस्ट एंड बेस्ट ही है सारा. इसके पास नई पावर्स भी आ रखी हैं इसके पास. ना अपग्रेड हिम अभी करेंगे अपग्रेड. अभी 40 लेवल तो मैंने इसका कर ही दिया मैंने. अभी स्टोरी चल रही है. अभी देखते हैं क्या चल रहा है. फाइटिंग होगी तो अपग्रेड कर लेंगे ना. क्या दिक्कत आएगी. हमें फ्री ट्रायल दिया गया था. ये जो अभी फाइट हुई थी ना उसके अंदर वो फ्री ट्रायल था. वो एक तरह से स्टोरी के अंदर देते हैं ना ट्रायल वाला. तो वही था पूरा. पहले से ही बेस्ट बना के रखो अपना कैरेक्टर को. या अभी बनाऊंगा ना कैरेक्टर को. अभी मतलब अभी मैं पुल वुल करूँगा ना, मुझे 2-3 नए कैरेक्टर्स, अभी स्टोरी आगे बढ़ेगी तो 2-3 नए कैरेक्टर्स और मिलेंगे, तो उनके ऊपर वो भी तो मुझे लेने हैं ना अभी, तो उनको भी तो बेस्ट बनाना है मुझे नेक्स्ट फाइटिंग के लिए। अभी मैं दिखाता हूँ, ये देखो यहाँ पे ये जो लड़की दिख रही है ना यहाँ पे, ये वाली,
Today will be a fine day.
ये भी काफ़ी अच्छी है, इसकी पावर है ना काफ़ी सही है इसकी, तो सोच रहा हूँ इसको निकालने की सोच रहा हूँ। और एक ये लूमी
Eyes on the
इलेक्ट्रिक पावर
horizon.
है, ये तो खैर है मेरे पास,
heroic me.
ये भी मिल ही
Nice
गया है।
pick. You won't regret choosing Alto's service.
Today will be a fine day. Eyes on the horizon.
एक ये ठीक है, इलेक्ट्रिक एजेंट है ऐसे, ठीक है। इसमें से मैंने ले ही चुका हूँ वैसे तो, मैं पहले एजेंट
Hopefully,
ये
we'll make
लेना
new
है।
findings.
और ना
Time for another adventure?
एंकर
I see my way clear.
आइस एजेंट है
I'll do my
ये
best.
ये तो एयर है, ये तो है ही मेरे पास ये।
Hopefully, we'll make new findings. Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
हमें एक स्वॉर्ड देने वाले हैं, तो स्वॉर्ड लेनी चाहिए इसमें से, एक स्वॉर्ड ले लूँ क्या, एक बढ़िया वाली दे रहे हैं ये एक स्वॉर्ड, ये अपने कैरेक्टर को देने के लिए काफ़ी ठीक रहेगी ये वाली स्वॉर्ड। फिर ये हैवी स्वॉर्ड है जो कि एक सिंगल एजेंट जो चलाने वाला होगा, ये नॉर्मल स्वॉर्ड है जो यांग यांग और जो अपना मेन कैरेक्टर है वो चला सकता है। चलो यही ले लेते हैं, इसका डैमेज सही हो तो ले लो। 5 स्टार है ना ये, 5 स्टार के काफ़ी अच्छा मिलता है। अगर मेरे पास सारे के सारे जितने भी चीज़ें होंगी 5 स्टार की होंगी तो उससे क्या होता है कि एजेंट जो है ना वो और ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग बनता है हमारा, तो ये चीज़ें रहती हैं। और इसका डैमेज अभी दिखाता हूँ शायद कितना भी, इसका 47 है और क्रिटिक है 5.4 है। इसको अगर मैं और अपग्रेड लेवल 1 पे है ये, तो और अगर अपग्रेड करूँगा तो और ज़्यादा अच्छे से मिलेगा। देखो नीचे लिखा हुआ है रैंक 1 में क्या देगा ये, में स्टॉर्मी रेजोल्यूशन, इंक्रीज एनर्जी रीजन बाय 12.8% व्हेन रेजोनेंस स्किल इज कास्ट, ठीक है। इंक्रीज अटैक 6% हो जाएगा, स्टैकिंग अप टू 2 टाइम्स, फैक्टर लास्ट ऑफ 10 सेकेंड, ठीक है। ये इंक्रीज कर देगा हमारी सारी चीज़ों को अच्छे से। तो इसके लिए पुल वुल करने पड़ते हैं मेरे से, कि वो स्पिन मारने पड़ते हैं, स्पिन लेने पड़ते हैं, तो स्पिन करना पड़ेगा जब जाके हमें मिलता है। और ये चांसेस भी बहुत रेयर ही होते हैं सबके मिलने के, तो मुझे पता है। अरे सुन यार, आज तो मुझे ये एजेंट मुझे कल मिल जाएगी, ये वाली एजेंट यहाँ पे दिख रही है ना, ये सानू, हाँ ये कल मिल जाएगी, है डे 5 हो जाएगा ना कल मेरा, तो कल मिल जाएगी। ये देखो इवेंट्स मुझे दे रखे हैं यहाँ पे, अगर मैं इवेंट्स अगर करता हूँ तो मुझे एजेंट्स मिलने के चांसेस ज़्यादा हो जाते हैं इसमें। ये एजेंट काफ़ी अच्छी है, ये आइस एजेंट है, ये दिखाता हूँ मैं, देख
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
आइस एजेंट है ये, वैसे ये वेपन इसका स्वॉर्ड है, ठीक है। आइस एजेंट है ये, और ये बॉडी गार्ड है ये एक जिंशो की, जो जिस जगह पे गेम है जहाँ पे स्टार्ट होता है जिंशो, उसकी जगह की बॉडी गार्ड है ये। और बंदा सही लगा, कौन सा वो जिंशी, वो जियान सॉरी जियान नाम है, मंकी किंग, हाँ वो जियान है, वो जियान है वो। अपग्रेडेबल्स भी तो लेने पड़ेंगे। जियान है वो, का नाम जियान है सुना। जियानशिन नहीं, जियान नाम है, जियान। अभी देखो ये वाला जो है इन प्रोग्रेस, यहाँ पे भी हमें कुछ ना कुछ तो मिल ही जाएगा अगर मैं करना चाहूँगा तो। जियानशिन तुमने लिखा है टाइटल, वो जियानशिन वो अलग है, वो जियानशिन ये है, और जियानशिन ये है ना।
I will be there for everyone.
I'll do my
ये है
best.
जियानशिन, टाइटल है लाइक, ये जियानशिन ये है ना। ये आई से ये सॉरी एयर एजेंट एरो इसमें। इनको मैंने अपग्रेड कितना किया, 40 लेवल तक, मैं 20 लेवल तक अपग्रेड कर चुका हूँ मैं। और अभी हाँ पता है मुझे ना, मैं किसी इसकी बात, वो मुझे पता है किसकी बात कर रहे हो, वो उसकी है ना, नाम पता है मुझे। अरे समझ गया जिसके साथ फाइट कर रहा था मैं, जो साथ में था, लड़के की बात कर रहा हूँ, उसी जिसके साथ मिलके अपना बॉस को मारे। वही जियानशिन है। क्वेस्ट भी करूँगा तो और अच्छे से मिल जाएंगे, देखो क्वेस्ट भी मिले हुए हैं मुझे। क्वेस्ट कर लूँगा तो ये चांसेस थोड़े से बढ़ जाते हैं, और कुछ नहीं। यहाँ जाना है, अच्छा चलो फिर यहाँ से बाहर निकलते हैं। कौन है बे तू, निकल यहाँ से।
Leave it to me.
मेरा पेट दर्द कर रहा है भूख के मारे। अच्छा मुझे भी भूख लग रही है, मुझे भूख भी लग रही है मुझे भी वैसे तो। क्या होता, टेलीपोर्टेशन वाला ऑन कर लेता हूँ। मैं जिस लड़की से मिलने गया था ना उसको मैं बोला wanna be my honey pie, she said no, lol. पोपट हो गया है। अब तुम मजाक है, बोलो तुमको क्या लगा? उसने सही मान लिया होगा। एयर जियान मास्टर जनरल जियान
See? How lively. You really need to come and see it in person for the full effect.
And that's thanks to your efforts, Wenshu.
Well, I'm just doing my job.
अच्छा
I should be the one thanking you. After all, without the Midnight Rangers tirelessly guarding the front lines, the Riverside Games wouldn't be possible. Don't always be so tense. Sometimes you have to give yourself a breather. It's not good to push yourself too hard. So, how about picking up an event to participate in?
Wenshu, thank you, but you don't have to pitch me.
Why not? Go. Enjoy your youth. I would have rushed to sign up if I was still young.
Rover, it's good to see you here.
Oh, I guess you must be the Rover. Nice to meet you. I'm the director of the Riverside Games. You can call me Wenshu.
बता रहे कि मैं फन वे में बोल रहा हूँ क्या?
I almost dropped the ball on this one. I would have forgotten to send out those invitations without Jian's reminder.
It's not worth mentioning, Wenshu. This is the first Riverside Games in many years. And you must have been busy with various matters. I only offered a little help when I could. Rover, it's a slow day today. Please take a break and have some fun.
That's right. Go participate in the event, you two. That's how you enjoy your day off. Of course. The Jinzhou Riverside Games is an event for all people to enjoy.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to your performance, Rover. Only a few events specifically require participants to be resonators. Other than that, there are no special restrictions for any event.
We haven't held the Riverside Games in years. Look at him. Jian still remembers the rules better than I do. Who would have thought? During the preparation, I came across some pictures from past games and instantly felt a rush of adrenaline. It's a pity that the Midnight Rangers are always on the front lines, getting ready for emergencies. The Riverside Games is their only chance to relax and have some fun.
Rover, I suggest looking around for events to join if you're interested. Many of them are open to on-site registration. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to confirm the safety of the surroundings before the race begins. You can consult Wenshu should you need any assistance. Have a great time, Rover.
Oh well. I didn't invite him over for that. I hoped he'd come and relax, not find a new place to work. On the other hand, we couldn't have brought the situation at the borders under control without Jian's prudence. Sorry, I'm getting off track. The Gull Puff relay is about to start, and I have to go to the scene in case anything happens. Especially those still warming up in the backup lane. Gotta bring them over. Rover, are you coming with me?
एक ग्राफिक कार्ड लग जाए ना भाई, मजा आ जाएगा इसके अंदर। थोड़ा सा लैगी से चल रहा है ये।
All those hours of training for nothing. We're doomed.
Don't give up yet. We've still got some time before the relay starts.
Ling Yan, Ganchuan, what's wrong?
Hi, Wen Shu. And this is?
This is Rover.
Perfect timing. We're having a bit of a situation right now. Two of our teammates accidentally injured themselves during warm-up. Luckily, the wounds weren't too bad, but the doctor said that they wouldn't be able to participate in the relay anytime soon. We've asked the organizing committee, said we could still participate with temporary teammates.
But the relay is starting soon. It's impossible to find another person to join us, not to mention two. Oh, first our captain had to quit because of some family emergency, and now this? Ugh, are we supposed to just wait for the next Riverside Games? Who knows when that will be?
Speaking of which, do you have a team, Rover?
Rover is also a resonator. He's fully qualified for the Gulpuff relay. Still, it depends on whether he'd like to join you.
It's simple. 4 people take turns controlling a Gulpuff in a relay race. The first team to reach the finish line wins. Thank you so much! If we could get the prize money, we'll definitely split it with you.
That's right. We'll buy you the best barbecue in Jinzhou. That place is everyone's favorite.
Then you're only one person short for the relay. I know a good candidate for that.
Who?
Bingo!
Oh! Why didn't I think of him?
Huh? Are you serious? The General doesn't look like he'd be interested in events like this.
Well, there's more to your general than you know. That's all I can say.
What do you mean?
Instead of asking
Okay,
questions here,
khalo.
why don't you just go and invite him?
I don't have the guts.
Go invite him now, and you may still have a chance to get him on board. Don't let others take your chance.
We're counting on you, Rover.
Rover, what are you doing here? Have you found any event that you're interested in? Trouble? If you're comfortable sharing, tell me about it. Maybe I can help. So, you want me to join the relay as your temporary teammate? No worries. The key to winning a relay race lies in mutual understanding, cooperation, and trust among team members. Most of the teams are formed according to the Midnight Rangers units they belong to. Therefore, they're familiar with their teammates and have good teamwork. I believe you can find a better candidate for your team. That candidate doesn't have to be me. Disqualification for teams without enough participants. Yes, I remember that rule. I imagine your teammates would be greatly disappointed if that happened. But given we never trained together before, it may prove challenging to win. temporary team. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Indeed. No need to worry about the end result before the competition begins. Yes, I'll join you. Spectators are gathering along the lanes. The race should start soon. Let's go join our new teammates. Huh. Nothing. Perhaps it's just my imagination.
You managed to rope the General in?
Greetings, General Jian, Rover.
Rover has told me what happened. I will join you.
Hooray! Now we can join the race. With General Jian and Rover on our side, maybe we can even aim for a new record.
Not to be a party pooper here, but as a last-minute team, we probably won't hit the record. Unless...
Unless what?
Sorry. Forget about it. "10 years ago, a team set the record in the Gulpuff relay race. That record remains unbeaten to this day. Since then, every time the games are held, a major highlight is whether the record will be broken.
Yeah, I really wanted to learn from their strategy. But the video of that race got borrowed and never returned. Bummer.
They set the record. They must have trained together for a long time. Well, we're a temporary team. Would have been able to learn much from it anyway.
Keep your chin up. Your hard work will pay off. Not to mention the team you were talking about was a temporary team, too.
Wow. So even General Jian has heard of that race.
Yes. That was a good race.
Well, it's been 10 years. I wonder how that team's doing now.
We should worry about ourselves first. There's not much time left, and we haven't even decided the relay order.
Ah! The relay order! It used to be decided by the captain. Then... General? Can you decide it for us?
As you have trained together extensively, I trust you can decide the order better than me. I will gladly cooperate to the best of my abilities.
All right. In that case, I think Gunchuan would be perfect as a first runner.
Me? The first? Seriously?
You've always been the first runner during our training. Surely you'll make a good start.
The first runner doesn't need to coordinate with the two of us. He only needs to exchange the controller with Ling Yan. It's a safe arrangement indeed.
Whew. I'll do my best.
As for General Jian and Rover, I think... General, can you be the connecting third runner? Since you're familiar with both Rover and us Midnight Rangers.
A reasonable strategy. I agree.
Then the relay order would be me first, followed by Ling Yan, then General Jian, and Rover last.
Rover, this is your first race, and you may receive plenty of attention as the last runner. Please, stay calm and relax. I'm glad to hear that. Any other questions?
Yes! Our team doesn't have a name yet.
Since Rover brought this team together, maybe we should let him decide the name.
I'm starting to crave some buffalo wings, too.
Not bad. It helps to release the tension. The name is settled then. Everyone, please get ready in your designated exchange zones. We can stay in touch with our terminals once the race begins.
We're entering the final stage of the competition. General Jian and Rover have successfully passed the baton. Despite it being Rover's debut,
Be careful of the driftwood. Jump over it. Good.
Skill.
Come on! Come on!
Oh,
Don't
that
disturb
team
him.
ran into a driftwood.
We're in the lead now. Don't worry, keep going. Take over. Huh? Who was that?
Rover's taking a commanding lead.
Wait, the gull puffs don't seem right. Watch out.
Rover, are you all right?
I'm sorry for what just happened. You almost reached the finish line and then...
Rover, did you notice anything unusual before? An unfamiliar voice briefly interrupted our team's channel. Wenshu, let's evacuate the spectators now. Send them back to the city in batches.
I understand. But most of the teams are waiting to start their race. And it's our first Riverside Games in years. Ending it early may spoil their fun. The voice you mentioned, could it be our spectators cheering?
When Rover asked me to team up with him, I heard something similar by the racing lane. I have requested the monitoring data records of all nearby waterways from the Academy for safety measures.
I see. I thought the gull puffs were just frightened.
There might be an underlying cause of this unusual behavior. The records will take some more time to download. Evacuate the people first.
I trust your decision, but... A man somehow ended up riding a gull puff when it all happened, and he seemed to really enjoy it. Now other people are eager to give it a try too. They all seem super excited. I guess it will take some time to evacuate them.
Get that person to leave first, and the others should follow. Wenshu, I'm going with you.
Of course. Rover, you are respected by many. If you're willing to help us calm people down, it will make things easier for sure.
Thank you.
I heard we must all go back to the city now. For real?
Yes, because there's a security risk. We are here to escort you.
Say psych! I was hoping to snap a few more pics of that guy on the Gulpuff. Oh, you must be the runner in the lead just now. What a pity they just suspended the race. I was really excited to see your performance. You looked so cool. See, I've even got a video clip of you. Do you not like it? Looks pretty good to me.
Anyway, let's hurry up and leave here, shall we?
Please excuse us. My sister's never been to the Riverside Games before. She's super into photography, so she may have gotten a little carried away talking about her work.
So we're really not doing it anymore? Can't we try to find another way? I still have more than half of my camera's memory left.
I'm sure the board of coordinators will find a way to hold it again on a later date. Now, please return to the city for your safety.
All right, let's go.
Fine. At least I've got two wonderful photos now. One of the famous Rover taking over the lead and another with a guy on a Gulpuff. By the way, can I enter your photo in a contest? Like, is it okay for you? That's great. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be an award-winning entry. I'll give you half of my prize money.
Let's go.
Sir, please calm down and stop talking about riding Gulpuffs.
But that was really fun!
May I have your hand?
What? What's wrong?
Nothing major. I just need to confirm something. As I expected.
Huh? When did I get hurt? I didn't feel it at all.
The adrenaline from excitement may have dampened your sensitivity to pain. However, your nervous response betrays your condition. Your right hand has been shaking involuntarily, likely because the wound has been left untreated. Fortunately, it's not caused by the Gulpuffs. Please take this to relieve the pain for now.
Ouch! Oh, it's really starting to hurt now that you mentioned it.
All right. Have you calmed down now?
I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. I'm sorry again for the trouble I've caused.
Let's go have someone see to your wound.
Rover, fancy seeing you here. I don't want to spoil your fun, but I'm afraid we need to suspend the race for now.
Can you fill us in on the data?
I checked the monitoring data as you asked, and I found unusual fluctuations near the upper waters to the north.
Why didn't the nearest beacon pick up on this anomaly?
The resonance beacon is functioning properly, but we still don't know why it didn't issue a warning this time. I will investigate this further at a later time. Animals are often the first to detect signs of danger. Tacit discords are similar to animals in this regard. They're very sensitive to any change in the frequencies in their surroundings. And that's why those Gulpuffs went haywire. I suppose that's why you asked me to check the monitoring data for you, Jian?
Yes. The timing of this change is concerning. Why did it happen precisely during the Riverside Games?
Perhaps the Riverside Games frequency resonated with something in the upper waters.
Yes. Let's go.
The lack of perceivable warning signs typically suggests unknown risks. Jian, Rover, stay safe.
permanent residence.